welcome to another session from Oak and Mistletoe. My name is Amethyst and this is Safi. Today we're going to be talking about the Athame, or the Athame, or the Athame, depending upon the tradition to which you belong. The Athame is, generally speaking, a double-edged blade, about 10 to 12 inches long, with traditionally a black handle, although you can see that this one is wooden. As we move into more neo-paganism, more modern practices in witchcraft, many witches are shying away from the old traditions, are developing new ones. This one here you can see is a wavy-edged blade, and these are becoming very popular now as Athames as well. Your blade can be sharp or blunt depending upon the tradition that you're in. Different traditions choose different ways to use their blade. But I would advise always that the end of your blade be a little blunt. That can be really quite dangerous if that's poked into someone by mistake. Your blade, regardless of whether it's blunt or whether it's sharp, should never be used to cut anything at all. Gerald Gardner, who was arguably the founder of Wicca, had a great interest in antique swords and knives, in particular the Malaysian kris, which is a magical knife. And the assumption has been made that the Athame, the Athame, came into Wicca as a result of Gerald Gardner introducing it because he was so fond of magical knives. However, there are also references to a knife being used in the Key of Solomon, which is a grimoire from the Middle Ages. Your knife is a masculine tool, and it is synonymous with and corresponds to the element of air or fire, again depending upon the tradition that you choose to be with. I would suggest that once you have consecrated your knife, cleansed it and consecrated it, that you never allow anybody else to touch it. It becomes a powerhouse, a storehouse, if you will, of the energy that you create and drive through it. You don't want that contaminated with someone else's energy, no matter how good that may be. In addition, what that means is that you should never touch anybody else's Athame, because to do so is fairly bad manners within the Wiccan community. What do you use your Athame for? Well, a number of things. Essentially, it's to direct energy. But you also use it to cast the circle. So as you walk around the circle when you cast it, you point it in the direction of the circle and away you go. The energy that you bring up through yourself, through your knife, will stream out the end of the blade and go to wherever it is that you're pointing it to. It also acts as the masculine element in the little rites that bring together male and female. So the chalice is the female representation, the Athame is the male. And in the rites where they are brought together is done like so. Your Athame becomes an extension of you. It should never be used instead of the innate capability that you have. But it becomes an extension, a magnifier, if you will, of your own energy. And as such, you need to respect it, you need to care for it. This will be with you for a long time. It will develop a relationship with you and you with it. And it will be something that you will come to love.